Okay, yeah, yeah. Can I hit that? What? Okay, yeah, yeah. Can I hit that? Cause I ain't like it. Okay, yeah, yeah. Can I hit that? What? Okay, yeah, yeah. Can I hit that? Ay, yeah. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Chiefs nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
46-yard line.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 3, check 3.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Kenneth Murray.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
49. Hey, red one, red one. 49. Hey, color.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Check 3, check 3. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist, twist.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. 10. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Recovered by the Chargers.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now Herbert following the turnover. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Herbert.
No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 4 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field.
And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle by Derwin.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They go play action. Now Mahomes forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They're running with Gurley. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Mahomes. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Let's make these babies cry.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
Mahomes firing complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete.
12 yards is the pickup there, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 9-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Mahomes now to throw. The quick slant caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Westbrook on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Chargers.
From the gun, Herbert going deep here for Landry. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Landry, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
And 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert, man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Again, Herbert. He completes it to Westbrook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On second down, here's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he finds the tight end, Reed. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense, that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check, check, check.
Now here's Mahomes. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down.
Now Eckler. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. Herbert operating from the red zone. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Austin Eckler.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Mike Williams there to make the grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Chargers 24, Chiefs 7. Young Wei Koo set.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Kick over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC.
Chiefs 7.
It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Mike, 55. Attack! Defense wins championships, baby. One.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And here's motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row. So that'll back him up 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Mahomes going to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
What a spin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Keep it up, guys. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line. Hello. Correct.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have it
Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
And again, it's Mahomes.
7 at the
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Mahomes.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Good.
It's certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
Short of the goal line.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal.
24's the mark. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. 24's the mark.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it's third and goal. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On second down, Eckler. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Trying to get it to Landry there. That'll bring up second down.
5-yard line.
To throw again. Herbert. That'll be caught right side by Reed. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Going deep here. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And that is Allen still down following the play. Appears to be shaken up. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Lining up.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Intercepted.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Second and 12. Out of the gun, Herbert. Allen has it, left side.
Herbert's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Jordan Reed has it. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Chris Jones on the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed.